From the city of 1,000 stars, Burbank, California, Trivia Time with Bob Carroll.
Thank God dear Mr. Sullivan isn't alive to see this.
It's Bob Carroll with Trivia Time on Facebook.
Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain.
And now, here is the man who has given me 400 hours of pleasure by leaving me alone to do this trivia show. Here's the man who makes me call him the Trivia King, His Highness Bob Carroll.
Here's Bob.
And welcome, YouTubers. So this is Trivia Time with Bob. We do the show on Facebook, and this is an abbreviated version of our show. It's a variety show that we're doing, and I want to thank all my viewers who contributed. A lot of magicians and ventriloquists and entertainers and musicians have donated their time to put this show together. Show 400 of Trivia Time with Bob, and I'm so excited that we were here today to bring this to you. And, oh, look at the balloons. That's crazy. So we want to thank our sponsors that have been doing this almost from the beginning. It was magictricks.com with Peter Monacup and Jackie Monacup. We want to thank them very much for all that they've done for our 400 shows, giving gift codes and also magic tricks to a lot of our viewers. I got the rundown right here. We'll see you on the end of the show, hopefully, and with a little special dance that I usually do at the end, but a special guest at the end. Here's our rundown. We got Terry Morgan coming on, along with Gary Levenson, Stephen Kilgore, Dan Cogliano, and Dan Christopher, Mrs. C, and so much more. So we hope that you'll enjoy our variety show. Take it away. Here's Terry Morgan, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, my name is Terry Morgan, and I've been a magician for over 50 years. The man that inspired me to be a magician was named Mark Wilson. Mark had the first nationally televised television show that featured only magic. And later he had a series of magic specials called Magic Circus that were sponsored by Pillsbury, in which he featured magic acts and circus acts on the same show. Mark also created the Hall of Magic for the New York World's Fair in 1964 and 1965, and was the first magician to visit China after Nixon opened China to Americans. Now, Mark would go down the streets of China with Robert Harbin zigzag illusion. It was just a cabinet on wheels with 3 doors. And he would have his wife with him, Nani Darnell, beautiful woman. It was also his, like I said, it was also his wife. He'd put Nani into the cabinet, like so, make a magical gesture, and then slide her middle over to the side, completely surrounded by people. The crowds in China completely surrounded him, yet he was able to perform the zigzag illusion like so. Mark would then put Nani's middle back where it was, gesture magically once again, and then remove her unharmed from the cabinet. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Mark Wilson's performance of the zigzag illusion in China. Thank you.
Hi Bob, it's Gary Levenson from New York, Long Island to be specific, and happy 400th show. My gosh, 400 already! Where does the time go? Well, I know you're very health conscious. So, besides wearing my mask, I always like to keep social distancing. And some people don't really know what the social distancing is for 6 feet. So for that, I've got something to help us both out. This way you'll always know 6 feet apart. But since people are watching your show from all over the world, for those who like metric, that's about the same as 2 meters.
The amazing Steve Kilgore. On October 31st, 1926, the great Harry Houdini passed away. And tonight, we are going to see if we could get Houdini to help us out. If you've ever seen a Houdini's first magic poster, it said Harry Houdini, the king of cards. And Houdini was a great card magician. I tell you what, young man, you're up here first. Would you mind stepping right up here, please? Let's give him a nice round of applause as he comes up. What's your name? It's what, Chance?
Yes.
Chances are... No, anyway, Chance, I'm so glad we got to meet here. Chance, I'm going to tell you something. I have a large deck of cards, and with a large deck of cards, it is very difficult to do what they call sleight of hand, okay? So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to fan out the cards, and you can see each and every one of these are different. And I'd like to thank Betty for this. She gave me this deck of cards. And here's what I want you to do. So that there is no doubt that you had a free choice, that I didn't make you pick one of any sort. Here's what I'd like for you to do, Chance. I'm going to spread these cards out. And I just want you to put your finger on the back of one of these cards. Whatever card you put your finger on, don't move it, okay? So we want to make sure that everybody can see. Are you indicating this one? Is that the one? Okay. Keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it. That it? That it? Let me cut this. Chance. Okay, let go. That's the one on the top, right, buddy? Okay. I want you to take this and show it to everybody. I'm going to turn my back. Okay? Chance, have you got it? Okay. Does everybody remember it? Okay, Chance. I'm going to still turn so I can't see. Let's give Chance a big round of applause. Chance, go have a seat, buddy. Thank you. Wild man. Okay. Here's the pumpkin. Tonight, we're going to see if we can get Harry Houdini to come back from the grave and help us. Let's see. Houdini. I had to put myself into a little bit of a trance. Houdini. It's Halloweeny. No. Houdini, I need your help. Hey, Houdini, never mind. Just joking. Okay. Houdini, wild man, could you help us out? Let's see if we can get Houdini to help us. Wait a minute, something's beginning to happen. Could it be that Houdini is answering our request? Oh my goodness. Do you remember what card you picked, Chance?
Yes.
Did it look anything like this one that Houdini has brought forth from the grave? Was it the Queen of Hearts, ladies and gentlemen?
Hi, I'm Dan Cogliano from FantasticMagic.com. I have a smiley face I wanted to show you. Oh, wait a minute. He's not very smiley, is he? Oh, let's see. I have another one here. He's smiling. Oh, he's not smiling either, is he? Oh, that one's not smiling either. They're actually looking a little blue today, aren't they? He's not smiling either. Oh, here we go. Finally, we have a smiley face here. Now, you know what they say about smiles is that smiling is contagious. So what we can do is we can give a smile to someone and they will smile back. And let's try another one. Let's try another. We have another sad face here. Let's see if we can make him smile. Yes, we got him smiling. Let's try this one. We can make him smile. And let's last one here. Let's turn that frown upside down, and we got him smiling too. We have all smiling, and I'm smiling that they're all smiling.
Hey everybody, Dan Christopher here, and my good buddy Woody. Hey Woody, yeah, do you know why we're here? Because we have no gigs? That's true. But we are here to wish our old friend, emphasis on old, Bob Carroll, congratulations on his 400th episode of his Trivia Time show. How cool! What is that? Well, that is an internet show that Bob has produced to help keep us sane. That's the day to go through the pandemic. What's trivia? Trivia is, how do I define that? It's not really important, explains why we're here, and it is information that isn't particularly useful, but it is fun and interesting. Oh, so Bob, congratulations, 400 episodes. We'll be here for the next 400, and thank you for all that you do. Now, Woody, very quickly, for those people who have never seen the show, can you sum up what Bob does? Yes. This is a show with low production values, useless information, and about 10 minutes of quality entertainment. Yeah, packed into a 1-hour show. It's surprisingly accurate. Woody, I'll give you a piece of trivia. Yeah? Did you know ventriloquism as an art form dates back thousands of years, and as entertainment, several hundred years? You're right, that is trivia. Yeah, because nobody cares.
Today is just a few days before our 400th show, and I'm just sitting here in my office, and people have been sending me emails, and they wanted to know how Mrs. Cavendish and I get together and do our little bits together. Well, it's so simple. It really is. I just write a script, and I sit at the kitchen table, or I sit, sorry about the lighting in here, it's weird, the kitchen table and everything, and I write a script, and I put it down, and I take it over, or I send it over to Mrs. Cavendish, who lives next door, and she looks over the script, and she makes some comments about it, and she tries to help me with it. So I thought I would have her come over today. This is a script I sent her over one this week, and I thought maybe she would come in and we could show you how we do it together. It's kind of fun. So let me give her a call on the phone here and turn up the speakerphone, and we'll see if we can get her, okay? Hold on. All right? Hope she's home. That's all right. Hello, Mrs. Cavendish?
Oh, hi, Bob.
How are you?
Yes.
You get the script and everything?
Is it that time I gotta come over and learn a new script? Huh?
Yes, it is, yes.
Okay, just a second.
Okay.
I gotta let the dog out.
You own a dog?
No, when I say dog, I mean the date that I had last night. What a bow wow.
Okay, all right, okay.
Okay, listen,
What?
as soon as I hang up,
Okay.
I'm gonna be right over there.
Okay.
Okay?
No problem.
Won't take me long to get my makeup on,
Right.
my dress,
Yeah.
my clothes, my gloves, my hat, my purse. Should be only a minute, okay?
Okay.
Right, bye.
All right.
Come on, Grover, let's get out of here.
Thank you, thank you. Okay. All right, so she'll be over in just a minute. I'm sorry about the delay. I thought she was all ready to come over and everything, but I guess not. But she'll be here in just a minute or so. In the meantime, let's get on with it.
Hello, Bobby.
Oh, what?
Am I late?
She's here already?
Oh, man.
That was quick.
Oh, dear.
How you doing?
I'm
Listen,
doing
I
fine.
know you want me. I got the script.
You do?
You sent it over.
Yeah.
By Federal Express.
Right.
I only live across the street. You could have saved some money. But listen.
What?
Oh, I started looking over this script.
Great.
Oh, what a piece of fiction this is. You want me to read this on the show?
Yes.
I don't read scripts.
Well, okay.
What I do is off the cuff.
Okay.
You know, whatever comes into my mind.
I'd like to ask you a question.
You want to ask me a question?
Yes.
Okay. Well, go ahead.
What's your first name?
My first name.
Yeah.
You want to know my first name?
I'd like to know, yes.
It's a long story and a dirty one. But
Okay.
it's a very I don't think anybody else has this first name.
Right.
Well,
Very unusual.
my parents only had one child.
Right.
And that was me.
Right.
Yeah. And they were fighting constantly. And when I came out in the hospital, my father looked at my mother and he says, "What do you think we should call it?" And she said, "Let's call it quits." And that's when they ended the relationship and I was born.
Okay, that's
Let's call it quits. Here's what I think of your script.
Come
I
on.
don't want to do the script.
Brady,
I'll
stop
be
it.
back when I
This
think
is
of something funny. I don't need this.
That's crazy.
You can take this and I'll just...
What are you going
Can
to
I
do with
throw it
that?
at you? What happens?
Where'd it go?
All right. Thanks, Bobby.
All
I gotta
right.
go. Script. I don't use any scripts.
All right.
I gotta go back and see if I can find Rover in the alley. Okay, I'll be back.
That's what I have
When
to
I'm
deal with every
good
single
ready,
time.
I'll be back.
It's
Bye.
ridiculous, Mrs. Cavendish.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Bob's 400 show for trivia time. For this special occasion, I brewed up some of my famous magic punch. Some magic punch to serve for everybody here this evening. I know there's some people, though, that can't have punch for whatever reason, so we can always give them just a glass of water. But I myself and no other people really love my magic recipe for magic punch. And I'm so sure that I think people are probably going to want more punch than water, so let's do this and serve punch. I'm really not, though someone said they still wanted water, but now we have a little bit of a problem. But let's see, with a little bit of abracadabra and hocus pocus. We can have a glass of water. Someone else says that they would like some water. So again, with a little bit of abracadabra and hocus pocus, a glass of water. But this is being a very special occasion and being the 400 show. Bob and Deb, congratulations for Trivia Time's 400th show. Back in March of 2020, Trivia Time started. It started off really small. But every day, things got more and more interesting. A lot of new jingles and videos. And we made it to the 200th show. And Bob, with his ingenuity, kept on going. With more new things going on, and we worked up to our 300th show. But today we celebrate Bob and Deb's 400th trivia show. Congratulations, Bob and Deb. We've made it to the 400th show. Congratulations again, and happy trivia time to everyone out there in Trivia Land.
last, a great book becomes an even greater motion picture. Ambassador Pictures, in association with Dino De Horrendous, is proud to present Webster's Unabridged Dictionary. It will live in your hearts for all time, yes, from the very beginning.
Aardvark, noun, an African anteater.
Till the thrilling closing moments.
Zithum, noun, Latin from the Greek zithos, a malt beverage brewed by the ancient Egyptians.
Not a word, not a syllable left out. Yes, see Dino De Horrendous' production of Webster's Unabridged Dictionary. Second edition, deluxe binding.
Where in the world is
Jonas CAIN.
Oh, hi. I'm just hanging out with my friends Rhyme and Reason. I keep them around in case anyone accuses me of having no rhyme or reason. They can do tricks. We place one in each hand, and magically, they hop and change places. Get it? They hop because they're bunnies. I'll show you again. Rhyme goes in one hand, Reason goes in the other hand, this time in slow motion, one at a time. Rhyme hops away, joining Reason over there. And let's give Rhyme and Reason a nice big hand. But they can do more tricks too. We place them both together into the same hand. And when we do that, something amazing. Oh, wait a second. We're not supposed to place them in the same hand because when we do, watch what happens. They multiply. Just like rabbits. Or like episodes of Trivia Time with Bob Carroll. I'm telling you, those episodes are multiplying. Pretty soon he'll be hitting that big time. Get it? Because Bob is a big deal. Okay, we'll save the jokes for Mrs. Cavendish. Congratulations, Bob.
Before I found my true calling as magician and professional bald guy, I used to make my living as a vacuum cleaner salesman, and every so often I still have a strong urge to ring someone's doorbell and clean their rug. But fortunately, my doctor says that that's going to go away as soon as the voices do, because I'm making progress. Now, I don't have my vacuum cleaner with me today, but if you allow this to represent a 26-layer shag carpet, I can continue. The King of Spades will represent grease, grime, and gook, things I have in my own carpet at home. The King of Diamonds and the King of Clubs will represent blood and mud and beer and crud, things I also have in my home. Now, you may be wondering, is there anything that can prevent this from becoming another soiled suicide? I say, you're probably wondering if there's anything that can prevent this from becoming another soiled suicide.
Tell us. Is there anything?
No, there's not, but no, there's. Fortunately, we have here as disguised as the King of Hearts, the infamous vacuum cleaner card, or as we in the trade say, the card that sucks. Now, but to turn it on, you just press right there. You hear that sound? You learned that from a real vacuum cleaner. And if you look closely, you're actually going to see the dust hoover over the deck. You're going to see it hoover. Okay, they don't get any better. And say the magic word, Eureka. And going back to this once soiled mess, and you can see it's clean, bright, and shiny, just like new. In other words, the kings are gone. And here, in an easy to dispose of container, we have 4 cards, all face down. The 4 kings, proving once again Actually, it's a card trick. It doesn't prove anything. Thanks, Bob. Congratulations on your 400th show.
We all know Bob, right? Yeah, Bob. Well, he does this trivia show. This is his official Bob's Trivia magnet right there. See that? It's his official. It's Trivia Time with Bob Carroll, and I am one of very few people in the world to have one of these magnets. I took it off my refrigerator today to bring it to show you guys. I'm going to show you a quick magic trick, and then we'll congratulate Bob for his 400th show. Say, wow, 400? Wow! Wow! Anyway, but there's only 3 here, right? 3 spots on that side. There are 4 spots on that side. The third side has 1 spot, and the fourth side has 6 spots. So there's 6 on one side, 3 on the other, 4 on that side, and 1 on that side. Are there any questions? Uh-oh. Did I just give away the trick? You see, when I put my hand there, I said that there's 1. When I put my hand there, I said that there are 3. But there weren't 3 at all. There were just 2 there. Same thing on this side over here. When I put my hand there, I said that there were 6. But really, there's only 5. And when I put my hand there, I said that there were 4. Really, there are 5, right? You just have to, you could make this up as a magic trick, right? You could do this yourself. Just be careful that you never want to take your hand off the spot that isn't there. Because then people, wait a minute. There really are 3 spots on that side. And there really are 6 spots on this side. You do this too many times, you start to see spots before your eyes, and the whole thing becomes totally ridiculous. Is that magical or what? Yeah. I know. Let's all congratulate Bob. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Bob, there are 400 children here in this room, all congratulating you from the Northeast, from New Hampshire. Bob used to work in New Hampshire doing travel shows and so forth. All over the country, Bob did. Thank you, Bob. Congratulations.
Hello out there, all you trivia maniacs. This is Don Nielsen saying hi to all of you. And I was trying to get my ventriloquial figure out of his case, but he didn't seem to want to. He told me we had to keep up social distancing because he seemed to have a problem today. He said he had, I don't know what he called it. He said it was the Crayola virus. I found a mask outside of his case with a bunch of scribbling on it, so I don't know what that meant. So let's get rid of that thing. But I'm going to talk about CPE. That's Clown Protective Equipment. Okay, so you have your face shield. Okay, you gotta have your face shield. There you go. And you have to have your face masks. See, face masks. You have to have all of your face masks. See, face masks. Ooh, I don't know how this one got in there. Oh, scary. It's okay. You have to have all your face masks. Face masks. Ooh, San Francisco Giants. I know how one got in there. Now, just in case you go in a Walmart, you have to carry some of these with you, just in case you get some unrulies. And maybe some thumb cuffs. A few of you have some of these around, so you have to have some of those. And maybe just to luck of a few people, you have to have some chain with you. And of course, maybe a straight jacket or 2, just for a few unrulies. So, I'm just saying hi to all of you fans and all the people that play the game, like Robert, Dan, Bob, Patty, Nancy, Stephen, Clinton, Edward, Marlene, Latina, Terry, Pat, Michael, and a bunch of the others that I've forgotten. And remember, like Bob says at the end of the show, it's more important to be a doorman, but important doormen are shooting dice. No, wait a second, that's not right. Well, happy 400th show, Bob. But I remember, you got to dress up when you do a show like this. You have to dress up. So, have a good time, everybody. And I haven't had my snack today. So we'll see you later, everybody. Bye-bye.
Mirth can be doing some magic for us in a minute, but right before, I'd like to know, how long have you been doing magic, Michael?
Since I was 5 years old.
Really?
I totally wasted the first 5 years of my life. Sad. My folks wanted me to be a doctor and thought I was going to until I was 5. That's what I wanted to be. And then I discovered magic, and they were so disappointed.
Would you mind telling me a little bit about your magic? How would you describe it to the people at home?
Sounds good. Yeah, well, I like to do a close-up sleight of hand. There's not a lot of opportunities to do that, except maybe at the Magic Castle in Hollywood. So when I do a stand-up show, I do comedy mind reading. So I seem to be able to read minds, but it never really works. And that's what you'll see from me on stage tonight.
Oh, awesome. That is great. Now, do you have something you could show us here today?
I do.
Oh, great. Well, let's go right into it then.
We had these 3 selected just beforehand off camera, and somebody signed this when they put the word me on the first one, on our 6 of diamonds. So I'm going to add them to the deck. I'll put these in different places, and each of the people who have taken these have taken something from me. If you want ransom, I don't have any money, but I do have a particular set of skills. Saw that in a movie. I thought it was a badass thing to say. Did you like it?
I did like it. That was great.
Well, the cards are imprisoned, as it were. Would you just add one finger or a thumb to the back of the cards and we'll balance them like this? It'll be my job to help them escape, one by one, to escape from the confines of the deck. So let's make that happen. Here's our first one. This is the one that someone signed. You can see it says me on it. The very same card we had.
Check that.
That is great. This one, the queen represents my ex-wife, my first wife. She died eating poison mushrooms. Sadly, my second wife died the same way. My third wife died of a fractured skull because I couldn't get her to eat the mushrooms. Here's our next card, the Queen of Hearts. Now go down. Come up again. See, she never listened to me while we were together. Now she has to, night after night. She does exactly what I told her to do. Now this was the one that you selected, I think, and you're in danger until I can get it out. Michael, would you be willing to hold on to just the flap?
You got it.
Let everything else hang. Get it up off the table.
Right there, just like that?
So it's suspended in the air, and I'll stay back from it because it's more exciting when it comes right up out of the box while it's in your hand.
Check that out. Well, thank you, Michael, for sharing that with us.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
And that's Las Vegas, where magic happens.
Well, hello there, fellow Trivia Maniacs. This is Paul Zook coming to you live from Zooky Land, way out in Detroit, Michigan. Just wanted to wish Bob a happy 400th episode of Trivia Time. We love the show. We love the jokes. And in honor of your 400th episode, I thought I'd put together a little music video to go along with the song I wrote back in the early 90s. It's called Time Lapse, and I hope you all enjoy it.
K-Tel Records, the company that brought you Mama's So Ugly She Killed Herself, Christmas with Colonel Sanders, and Learn to Smoke with James Mason and the Chipmunks. This year's smash album, K-Tel Records proudly presents the Colon Prep album, coming soon. It's a gas. It's an evening with anal chaos with special guests, the Four Preps. Colon Prep songs, You Can't Sit Down, Great Balls of Fire, Help Me Make It Through the Night, Taking Care of Business, and Hunka Burnin' Butt. But wait, that's not all. You'll also get Cheek to Cheek, Splish Splash, Ring of Fire, Fixin' a Hole, and Bowel Prep Shuffle. Plus great hits like Classical Gas, Your Cheating Fart, Shapoopy, and Beethoven's Last Movement. Plus the bonus track to end them all, Wipeout. It's all on 4 LP records, only $9.99. From K-Smell Records, Anal Chaos. Call today, 1-888-888-8888. An evening with Anal Chaos. Don't get left behind. Order it today from K-Smell Records.
Hello, everybody, and especially hello to my friend. Congratulations to Bob Carroll on his 400th trivia program. Trivia, an idea that I gave him years ago in Gaslight Village. I said, Bob, forget the ventriloquism. Bob, forget the magic and the jokes. Go with trivia. There's a future in trivia. And I think this testifies to that statement that he has had 400 programs featuring Bob Carroll, the trivia master, and all the trivialettes out there who watch him. Thank you and congratulations from me. Oh, by the way, I didn't introduce myself, did I? I'm Uncle Floyd. I'll be at the Elks Club next Saturday. No, good luck, Bob. Congratulations. 400 is quite a milestone in any book.
Hi Bob, hi Debbie, hi Trivia Maniacs. Many old TV shows cannot say they've reached their 400th show. Joe Lantieri is to summons and welcome all Trivia Maniacs to come and go. We are glad that Bob is retired, yet cannot be without a day job. Congratulations to both Debbie and to Bob. We're happy that you are active with plenty to do. Many have asked what would be a day without Trivia Time or you. All Bob's research is writing, shortening his pencil throughout the time. His sponsor, MagicTricks.com, has helped many save more than a dime. Eddie and Joe's jokes are told by Bob in the hat, and Michael Mirth has additional thoughts about this or that. Paul Zook, Michelle Curry, and Rich Gilbert's dishes. Sometimes Darcy has shown up for her brother's good wishes. Robert Hale and Jill, Terry Morgan, Karen Gibson, all have stopped on many a session. Kathy McDermott, Dan Sclair, and Pat E. come in as a team, always a mention. Kathy McDermott, Dan Sclair, and Pat E. come in as a team, always a mention. Kathy McDermott, Dan Sclair, and Pat E. come in as a team, always a mention. Kathy McDermott, Dan Sclair, and Pat E. come in as a team, always a mention. Kathy McDermott, Dan Sclair, and Pat E. come in as a team, always a mention. Kathy McDermott, Dan Sclair, and Pat E. come in as a team, always a mention. Kathy McDermott, Dan Sclair, and Pat E. come in as a team, always a mention. Kathy McDermott, Dan Sclair, and Pat E. come in as a team, always a mention. Kathy McDermott, Dan Sclair, and Pat E. come in as a team, always a mention. Kathy McDermott, Dan Sclair, and Pat E. come in as a team, always a mention. Kathy McDermott, Dan Sclair, and Pat E. come in as a team, always a mention. Kathy McDermott, Jeffrey Allen, Misty Lee, Marlene and David, and of course Mrs. Cavendish, and better still, pizza salad is now a worldwide dish. Yet we are not upset that the points do not matter. Bob is generous even to those who answer the latter. It is truly amazing the fun in that hour, the relaxation and rejuvenation of power. Time spent with Bob is a blessing and a curse. Yes, one could practice a move, read a book, or rehearse. Yet we readily play definitions and words without a vowel, leaving many of us chuckling or letting out a howl. Your where is Jonas keeps us up with his comings and goings and more. Your what the heck keeps us wondering who is assisting at the door. Your concentration, definitions, your laughter, and your charm, reminding us to mask up, wash our hands, and yet sneeze into our arm. On behalf of all the trivia maniacs, come on and come all, we have been summoned with our buzzers on call. We have laughed and we have solved puzzles of faces. Bob has filled many of at least 400 of those 1 hour spaces. But still many choose to break up their day with BCN Network and let Bob have his say. It is the love in his heart and his smile that stays with you after. Thank you and Debbie, who then watched the shows later with laughter. 'Tis nice to be important, more important to be nice, though it's true at the end of every show you dance, you sing one more time. Stopping would not be a crime. The previous refers to a wonderful Bob Carroll, for it is in his story he receives much praise for a man who has much goodness and kindness, and any time with him is spent with truly magic. And we say, of course, thank you, Bob. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, the world famous, yet little known, Dingle Dangle Wands. Now you can see each of my strings here has a dangle and a dingle. You pull on the dingle and it becomes a dangle. You pull on the dangle and it becomes the dingle. All day long, the dingle becomes the dangle and the dangle becomes the dingle. Now you notice on the top I have a little bell here. I call that the jangle. And the jangle is connected to the dangle. And over here, the jingle is connected to the dingle. So, but still, you can pull on the dingle becomes the dangle. You pull on the dangle becomes the dingle. Now, it's okay sometimes to dingle your dangle, but you never want to dangle your dingle. So, a lot of people think that the dangle and the dingle and the jangle and the jingle get together here and mingle. But if I separate it, I can assure you that they are quite single. But you can still pull on the dingle, and the dangle becomes the dingle. Pull on the dangle, and the dingle becomes the dangle. But some people think that the dingle and the dangle, and the jingle and the jangle are connected at the angle. But there's no sign of it at all. And yet, the dangle becomes the dingle becomes the dangle. All day long, you can pull on the dingle, pull on the dangle. Sometimes you need an invisible hair. You just tie it along the jangle, tie it along the jingle. When you pull on it, it affects both the jangle and the jingle. Thank you.
Bob, it's your buddy Dan here, and congratulations for trivia time. I'm a big fan, and I thought to help celebrate, I'm going to tell you a story. So the story begins, once upon a time, there lived a princess in a big castle. But she was all alone. She had no friends. So she decided one day to go out sailing on the royal sailboat. She decided to go on a 3-hour tour. 3-hour tour, where have we heard that before? Well, anyways, you might have guessed the weather started getting rough. The tiny ship was tossed, and she eventually got blown to this uninhabited island, and the boat was destroyed. So she was lost on this deserted island and no way to get back. So she was thinking, what can I do? What can I do to get back? And then she remembered watching an old movie where someone wrote a letter and stuck it in a bottle and threw it out to sea. And she thought, well, maybe I want to try that. Maybe somebody can rescue me if I write a note in a bottle and throw it out to the sea. So that's what she did. So she looked around. She found one bottle on the island. And looks like this would work, she thought. So she put the cap on, and she thought, oh, even better, I've got some royal duct tape here. I'm going to tape up the lid so that it'll be watertight. So she thought, great, that's going to hopefully work. So she taped up the bottle, and she decided to throw it into the sea. So now she was hoping someone will see the bottle, open it up, read the letter, and then rescue her. The letter. Uh-oh. Then she remembered she forgot to put the letter in the bottle. Well, this is where we come in. We need to do some magic for that. So let's pretend that this is the letter. We've got a letter here with a help me written on it. And we're going to try to magically put this in the bottle. But we need some magic words, and I think the best magic words for today are trivia time with Bob Carroll. All right, can we say that? Trivia time with Bob Carroll. And looks like the magic worked. Do you think it made it into the bottle? Let's see, did it? It did. Great. We've got the bottle and the note in the bottle, and a prince happened to be along and saw this floating in the water. He picked it up, took the royal duct tape off, and he said, oh, let's read this. Opened up, read the letter. He saw the princess was in trouble. He went and searched for her. She found the princess. They fell in love. They got married. And they lived happily ever after. That's my story. Thanks for watching, and congratulations, Bob. Take care.
Hey, this is Jeffrey Allen from Michigan. How's everybody doing? You know what? I got thinking today about the number 400, and I realized, oh wait, it's the 400th show of Bob Carroll. You know, 400 is a lot of shows. I wish I could have gotten that many shows last year, but you all know what that was about. Anyway, I got 400 shows under my belt from the Bob Carroll trivia time. And I also have a magic trick. I don't have 400 cards, but I have a deck of cards here. And, oh wait, what? Sure, I'm glad we reached 400 with you all, and I appreciate every minute that we've had together.
can clearly see how you made it to 400 shows, because everyone loves trivia time. Thank you, Bob and Deb, for all of your hard work. And here's looking to 400 more shows. I know I'm looking to 400 more shows. Keep up the good work.
Has been moving along great. We've had a lot of celebrities on our show. Thank you very much for sending in your videos and your greetings for our 400 show. So right now, we're going to...
Hello.
Come in.
Oh, Bobby. Oh, how are you?
How are you?
It's a big day, isn't it?
It
Oh,
is.
Saturday night. It's the 400 show.
Yes,
Oh,
it is.
I wouldn't miss this for the world. Thank you for inviting me.
I didn't invite you.
Yeah, I know you didn't invite me. I just wanted to show up.
Okay.
Anyway.
What you been doing?
Well, what have I been doing? Well, you know, I'm looking for a new boyfriend. I'm always
are.
on the prowl, you know.
Yeah.
I'm a cougar. Well, more like a night owl. I guess
Same
the same
thing, I guess.
Anyway, I put an ad in that, you know, the dating app there, Tinder.
Tinder?
Tinder. What's the difference? Anyway, I put this ad in the paper. It said I was looking for a man who wouldn't hit me and he wouldn't run away from me.
Right.
But we could make love all night long.
Hit you, run away,
Well,
make love.
I just forgot the whole thing, and
Right.
one day the doorbell rang. You know, ding dong. I opened up the door.
Yeah.
There's a man in a wheelchair with
Ooh.
no arms or legs.
Oh.
Yeah, it was really weird. Anyway, I said, "What are you doing here?" He says, "I'm answering your ad on Tinder, whatever." And he said, "I'm here for the ad." I said,
Right.
"Wait a minute. Did you read the ad carefully?" He said, "Yeah." And then he said, "Hey, you didn't want anybody to hit you. Well, it wouldn't be me."
Right.
And then he said, "You wanted a guy who wouldn't run away.
Yeah.
I can't run away." He says, "But we can make love all night long." I said, "Really? How's that?" He said, "I rang the doorbell, didn't I?" Anyway, we had a great time. His name was Bill. We went out. He took me to a very fancy restaurant. Oh,
nice.
it was fantastic.
Really?
It's one of those places where they make the food right in front of your very eyes.
Wow.
Very elegant.
What was the name of that restaurant?
The name of it? Oh, it was Subway. Anyway, I brought you a
Okay.
little something I made at home
Oh, what?
on my computer. I hope you
What's
like
that?
it. Here it is. There it is. Oh,
that's
look at this. You
beautiful.
want it? There you go.
Yeah, thank you. Wow, look at that.
There you. It says Trivia Times 400 show.
Whoa.
I made that just for you.
Thank you very much.
Hope you
Mrs.
like it.
I love it.
But
Thank you very much. I appreciate
guess
it.
what? I also wrote you a poem.
A poem?
So would you like me to read it before I go?
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
sure.
here we go.
You look nice.
Yeah. Oh, yes, I'm dressed very nice for the occasion. La-di-da. Anyway, here we go. We're here to honor your 400 shows.
Nice.
We give thanks to a person that nobody knows. You're not famous, handsome, or even rich, but we still love you, you son of a gun.
Gun.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't figure out what would rhyme with that. Questions, laughter, and even good rhymes. We love this show called Trivia Time.
Nice.
You should be in jail. This show is a crime. So we toast you today, the Trivia King.
Right.
Please do us a favor. Please don't sing. With 400 shows, you were a hit. But personally, I think it's time for you to quit.
What?
So I toast you today
Yeah.
and raise a glass. You know that I love you, you pain in the butt. The jokes, the fun, and trivia too. You remind me of the bear, Winnie. You're so full of poo.
All right.
Anyway, I'll leave this for you.
Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate
Thank you
it.
very much. Bye, everybody.
Thank you,
It was
Mrs.
beautiful.
Cavendish.
Thank you very much
Thanks
for
for showing
letting
up.
me come on your show
Love you.
all these months. I appreciate it. Happy 400th show. I
Thank
love you. Bye, everybody.
Bye, Mrs.
Bye,
Cavendish.
bye, bye, Booby. I love you.
All right, thank you.
Booby, that's a good one. All right, I'll close the door. Bye.
Right. Thank
Bye.
you.
All right.
Mrs. Cavendish, ladies and gentlemen, we've loved her all these months. Thank you for coming in.
I love you, Bobby. Bye.
Love you too. Mrs. Cavendish here on our big celebration of 400 shows.
Hi, I'm Robert Baxt, and you know, I have been a fan of Bob Carroll's for many years. It is incredible to me that he started as a kid with jokes and impressions, and at the age of 11, he won a talent contest that led him to being on the radio and then winding up working at that radio station at the tender age of 13. All through his teenage years and beyond at the radio station, and then after that at Gaslight Village, one of the first theme parks. After decades of this experience, he then moved on to school shows all across the country, adding magic tricks, ventriloquism to his repertoire. And now he's reached this milestone, 400 of these shows. Bob, I am very impressed. And so, for you and all your fans, I figured I'd do some stuff that you would like. Allow me. Everybody, watch closely. Magic, 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 magic. Red Bull, Red Bull, Red Bull, Red Bull. Magic, 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 magic. Red Bull, Red Bull, Red Bull, Red Bull. You see where this is going, huh? All right, let's try another one like that. How about, pad, 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 pad. iPad, 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 iPad. iPad, 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 iPad. And now it is time for a magic trick in rhyme. You see, in days of old, when men were bold and dinner was much cheaper, there lived in the ocean where it was deep, and even a little bit deeper, under the water where it was cold, dark, and wet, a lobster named Louis, who got caught in this net. Now Louis was taken to a restaurant lobster tank, and he knew he had to get out of there because the whole situation stank. But Louis would never wind up on a plate with any linguine, because Louis was the world's greatest aquatic escape artist. Louis was a lobster Houdini. The first thing Louis did, he crawled out of the tank, and he knew it would be best if he hid. So he disguised himself as a lobster bib. But that didn't work, and Louis was nabbed. Around the tail, he was grabbed. But have no worries and have no fears, because Louis knew how to disappear. Now I know this is going to sound screwy, but back in the ocean, swimming away from that net, there was Louis! Louis the lobster, ladies and gentlemen, and both Louis and I wish Bob and all of you a wonderful day. Congratulations on 400 shows.
Well, hello, Bob. Carol, a little bird, told us that a very special occasion in your life is going on right now. It's your 400th show on Facebook Live.
Oh my gosh, I tell you what, we wanted to be a very, very small part of your very, very big day. I'm Dale, she's Paula, you know us both. We're from Las Vegas inside and out. We can barely get through one video a week. You're doing 400 shows. This is ridiculous.
You win the prize, buddy, for longevity and stick-with-itness.
Honest to goodness, I can't even believe you did 400 shows. It absolutely blows me away. I'll tell you what, though, we got a friend of ours that wants to say hi to you as well, and we're going to bring him in here right now.
Bob Carroll, I just heard that you got something special going on today. 400 shows on the World Wide Web. Do you realize that that's almost everybody everywhere in the whole entire world gets to see you 400 times? I can't even believe it. And I'll tell you what, it's time to celebrate. And you know how I'm going to celebrate? I'm going to go get me a piece of pie. Nice job, Bob. You did a good job. All right.
All right, Bob, guess what? Your 401 show starts right now.
Something brand new has just arrived. It's still in the crate. Would you kids like to see what it is? Oh, come on. I said, would you like to see what it is? All right, then let's check it out. Emma Marie, and this is her second summer of performing with us here in the Magic Show out in Olcott, New York. And Emma, I think you did a great job there. Why don't you come and take one with me? Every show she tries to scare me with something new.
Your 401 show starts right now.
We've been preparing this show for over a month. We hope that you've enjoyed it. We had some fantastic entertainers, good friends of Trivia Time, Trivia Maniacs as we called them, and we had a wonderful time putting this show together. It was a labor of love, just like our shows every day on Facebook at Trivia Time with Bob Carroll. So we hope you enjoyed the show, and at the end of every show that I do, I've done a dance just like they used to do on the Gong Show with Gene, the dancing machine. But one time, I wanted to do a dance with Gene on the show. This is our closing credits and our dance. We hope you enjoyed it, and tune in to Trivia Time with Bob Carroll. This was show 400. Much appreciated. Thank you, everybody. Here's some closing credits and then the dance.
It's